This is the Road to the Kentucky Derby, presented by Woodford Reserve.
200 points on the line on Saturday in the $1 million TwinSpires.com Louisiana Derby on the road to the first Saturday in May. Now it's time to find out who we like. As a public handicapper, Scott, you want to give out good information, you want to have success with your selections, and you want to have success at the betting windows. All that comes into play when making selections, particularly in these big races.
Sure does. We could easily pick the likeliest winner, pick Instant Coffee on top in this case. Even we might think he's the likeliest winner, we may not. But oftentimes we're looking for value, horses that we would actually bet to win, not the horses that are likeliest to cross the wire first.
It's all about return on investment, and you're going to break this down with what you've seen so far, how the pace is going to set up, who can get the distance, who's going to get the right trip. You and I both landed on horses that we think are going to get the right trip.
Right. I landed on Cagliostro on top. You pick Cagliostro second. We both are going to be using this horse quite a bit in our wagers. I'll be keying in on him. I think he's got a big step forward in his third start off the layoff. Fourth in his career, much more professional last time out. And like you said, going to get the right trip in our eyes. We don't want to be too far out of it, or I don't. I think you think similarly in this race. Not a ton of speed. Maybe they're not going to be a wire-to-wire winner, but I don't want someone from way out the back.
Right, for sure. And they check the boxes. Not only are they supposedly going to get the right trip based on the way we see the race playing out, but they have upside. They're not to the point where we've seen the best of them yet. We think they can get the distance, and most importantly, the price is right with both Cagliostro and Disarm. My long shot is Baseline Beater. Is he fast enough? Is he good enough? Those are the questions. But, Scott, I think he's going to get the distance, and we know for sure that the price with him is going to be 20, 30 to 1 at least.
Yeah, his numbers players will not be looking to Baseline Beater, and I don't think trip-type, pace-type players will either, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of speed. Most importantly to me, and Baseline Beater fits this as well as other horses, including Cagliostro, is a forward-moving horse, someone that continues to progress nicely moving into these bigger races as a 3-year-old. Baseline Beater definitely fits that profile.
Instant Coffee, the favorite. Kingsbarns for Top Pletcher is going to get bet too. Do you use these horses somewhat defensively, or do you try to toss them out and make even more money at the window?
Well, I picked him for second and third. I picked Instant Coffee for second. I think he's the likeliest winner, but I wouldn't bet him at his price. I think Kingsbarns is going to run a significantly, a good race. I shouldn't say significantly better. He ran a good race at Tampa, but I think they're too short a price to key on. I will use them with my key horse, Cagliostro.
It's all about figuring out the puzzle and backing your opinions at the betting window. TwinSpires.com is the place to do just that.